Greg Eurell has one of the leading contenders in the Sportsbet Future Stars Final at Sportsbet Pakenham on Thursday night. And Greg, how has he been since we last saw him on track?
Look, I think he's in really good order. From his last run, it gives an opportunity to give him a little freshen up. And ideally, we sort of thought that if we could send him in on a fresh set of legs into the final, that's probably going to be the right way to go. And probably from his last run, the temptation was there to sort of compete in probably a couple of the better class 3-year-olds, 1400 metre races. But had we competed in those, it wasn't going to sort of be the same formula as going into, how we have done this week. So I think it's worked out well. As we know, he had a little jump out here last week. It was good. It was just sort of all the right signs were there that he's heading in the right direction, and everything sort of to date has worked to plan. So hopefully we look forward to a good barrier on Thursday and see how we go from there.
Untapped won it by 6 or 7 lengths.
What sort of upside has he has? What's his ceiling?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Look, I think he's a bit of a progressive sort of a horse. He's still finding his way a little bit. He's still learning all about it, but he's, as we know, he's lightly raced. This time in, he's been faultless. He's done everything as you'd like to see it. Ideally, going through after the final, you probably think that probably 1600 metres is going to be a race or a distance that we could contest. There's a little bit of wait and see just to see where he may end up, this horse. Always thought he'd run a mile. If he can run a mile, it opens it right up for him. So, but he's a big, strong horse that enjoys his work and always has. And he's fairly undentable in that way. He comes out of his runs in terrific order, and he looks terrific, and he's racing accordingly.
Pretty good line to Umgawa, broke away, Foxy clear.